Hi guys, back in the woods. Today we're going to do phone photography. I've only got an iPhone, so I'll be obviously using the iPhone. And we'll see what we can get with the iPhone. There's a few things we need to watch out for. The differences when you're shooting with an iPhone, or phone in general. And I'll mention those as we go. Yeah. Obviously one of the advantages of shooting with your phone is you're not carrying such a heavy load. As you see, I haven't got my big rucksack with me today, which digs into your shoulder blades, what it does with me, and so it's a lot lighter setup. Obviously I've got bags with me because I'm vlogging as well, but normally all you'd need is your phone, maybe a little light tripod, and obviously a phone holder somewhere in my pocket. Just a little phone holder, but I don't think you really need it that much, to be fair. Anyway, we'll talk about the tips as we go and see what we can do with our phone. Okay, one of the cool things about an iPhone is you can get a bit creative with your shots. For a number of reasons. Much lighter and not so bulky. Got to unlock it, of course. Go to my phone app. I'm just going to shoot one with the normal iPhone camera app, and I thought I'd try and get this tree. Take a note of where the lens is. In this case it's up high, so I'm going to focus on this tree bark. I'm just going to let it decide the exposure. There you go. We can go for. I'm just getting that log in down there as well, which worked out pretty well. Bit of a leading line going out there. You can tilt your phone different angles. So I'm going to put the 3 photos up. They're just quick photos. There is an app I've got on the phone. It's called, the Lightroom app. Gives you more control over the photos with the ISO and stuff. We could give that a go. But you can just use the inbuilt phone photo app, which is good enough, I think. But we will use the Lightroom app. Yeah. Those are quite good photos. Let's move on and see what else we can find. The other good thing about shooting on your phone is because the camera is right there, so which means I can get that camera really low. Again, I'm just using the InPhone app. I'm going to make sure the camera's at the bottom of the phone. Make sure I've got the focus point. Phone's moving around quite a lot. Change the angle. Yeah, so that's another advantage, is you can get the phone extremely low. It gives you different angles, different looks. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use the Lightroom app, because if you shoot with the Lightroom photo app, you can shoot in RAW, which gives you more flexibility on the edits. So that's what I'll be doing next. Yeah, so we'll move on. Okay, I've got a possible shot lined up here. These logs, obviously taking it on the phone. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to press record on the phone. See if I can record what I'm doing on the app. Oops. Okay, I'm going into the Lightroom app, and down the bottom of the Lightroom app there's like a picture of a camera. So you click that, and you get the camera. But I'm in, as you can see at the top there, it's in DNG, so it's like a raw format. So that's going to give me more edit control over the pictures. It's on ISO 64, and because of the light here, I'm just going to switch that over to auto, because we haven't got a lot of light. And I'm just going to go and see what the shot's like. The sky is overexposing a little bit, so let me just set the focal point on the logs. There we go. And because I'm with the phone, I can move around a lot more. There, try and get the log going into the bottom of the shot there, leading in. Try a portrait now. Resting my arm on my knee, try and get it as steady as possible. There we go. We could do one down, trying to eliminate that sky, but it doesn't really look that great, does it? There we go. Got some shots there. Okay, let me just stop that from recording. Okay, some of the things we need to think about when we're taking pictures with the phone is, one, it's more like digital sharpness, so contrasty scenes are better, really. Although it says it's got so many pixels, it's a really tiny sensor, so the pixels are going to be really tiny. So that's the disadvantages of the phone. But they do take really good pictures, I think, and it's very lightweight, so those are the pros. Okay guys, I've got the camera, the phone I should say, on a tripod, just because it's easier, and what I've got here is some, what's it called, PVC, black PVC, and the good thing with these phones, you can do these really cool effects. You probably do it with a camera as well, but it's just a lot more fun and simple. Let me move you down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I believe we're in shot. Maybe I should put the phone on record as well. Let me try and do that. Okay, I've got the phone recording as well, so you can sort of see what I'm doing on the screen as well. Now, remember the lens on this camera is up here at the moment, so I can put this right up and even over. Focus my shot where I want the lighting to be. Take a picture. I can move this around. I can even change the angles a little bit. one of the downsides of this, because it's so low, I can't get low enough to see what I'm doing. So I might raise it up, and that way I can breathe as well. So let's put this in here for a minute. And let's bring this up. Okay, so we're up a lot higher now. Let's position the how I want this. I don't want too much of the sky. Right, let's move you guys up. And plastic. And we'll try that again. Get it over the lens side. Now, you can do this with someone else's phone, because it's just basically black reflective. So if you get their phone or an iPad turned off, you can get the same effect off the black glass. And let's see how that come out. You can also use a mirror. I've got a mirror in here as well. Should we try it with a mirror? Okay, let's do one with a mirror. Just a normal vanity mirror. Let's try that. Trouble with this mirror, you can see the case, so we're not really getting a good effect. No, it's not really working. And let's tilt the phone right down. Maybe it'll let me. Ugh. Let's try this. Set the phone right down. Put that mirror back in. Nah, it's not really working because of this frame. It's not really. You can get it like that. Ugh. Not really working. That's basically sort of like an looking up shot, isn't it? Yeah, this is really meant for if you're really close to something, so you don't get this black frame, or it doesn't really come out either. It's good with my macro lens, that is. Yeah, you know, should we move on? Okay guys, yeah, some of those shots in the wood, the sky was really blown out, so the phone doesn't handle blowouts very well, so it's important really to use the free Lightroom mobile app, because you can use the photo part and all that free, and it does it in like a raw format, so you can recover a lot of the detail. So that's a good tip. The other tip I think is always be aware of where the camera on your phone is, if it's at the top or the bottom. And take advantage of that. Don't take a lot of your pictures in the standing position like a tourist. Change your angles, get down low, you know, take it into small gaps, get different perspectives, and use puddles, reflections and stuff if you can. You know, just make sure you get a bit more creative, because it's such a light camera. Just whip it around all different angles, places. It's not heavy and bulky, so it was quite good. And you don't have to carry a lot of stuff when you're out. You literally just carry your phone. A lot of it you can do handheld. There is another app where you can do long exposures. I'll show you that at another time when we get the opportunity. Normally, obviously, moving objects, waterfalls, running water, stuff like that, it's good for. So yeah, phone photography I think was really quite good. I do recommend using the Lightroom app, or an app where you can shoot in RAW over the standard, you know, the built-in photo app. I think you'll get a lot more out of it, and also good for editing in Lightroom as well. Edit on your phone even, couldn't you? So many apps out there. What else did I notice? Yeah, because it's such small pixels, contrasty shots I think would work better than other shots, and because it can get a bit, depending on the light. I mean, it was blowing out quite a lot. It wasn't handling it very well, you know, with the dark and the light. Hence, shooting RAW if you can, and just keep that in mind. And touch the screen to change your focus point. You can also do focus lock, which I didn't do, but we'll do that in another video. You can lock it so it doesn't keep changing. I wouldn't zoom on the phone because it's just like a pixel zoom. So I wouldn't really zoom. I would do that in crop, in post edit, or walk. Use your legs. Walk towards what you want it closer to, rather than doing a digital zoom. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little adventure. I'll post the pictures up at the end. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, I really do need some subscribers, because my subscribers have been static. People are watching but they're not subscribing, so click the subscribe button and the bell notification, and it'd be good to read your comments as well, see what you thought of the phone pictures. Or I wouldn't say phone pictures are good for like big prints, but you can definitely still get prints done and stuff. So think of the media that you're taking pictures for. Yeah, it's a good way of getting out and doing some pictures. Take care.